It's only rock concerts and comedy shows that people respond like that when you ask them how they're doing. I'm gonna start doing it in my everyday life. People say, "Hey, Casey, how are you?" I'm going, "Woo!" Thanks. Oh my God, I like it here in Providence. This place will really be something when you get it all finished. No, I know. Okay, like first of all, I gotta address the elephant in the room. I know I'm not what you're expecting. Okay, I know I'm not what you're expecting. You get a lot of these young, sexy comics, come up on the stage, right? Then they introduce me. Surprise! These ladies are looking at me like, oh my, they are inclusive. But this guy's like, what the fuck is this? Larry King's evil twin? You're gonna call up a Bogatello. Go ahead, call him. Now, how long are we done with the lighting in here, Jeremy, as well? I look like the killer from an episode of Criminal Minds. Oh yeah, I'm not even like the main killer. I'm like the accomplice that he kills off before the first commercial. That's the way I'm feeling these days. I didn't ask for this face. I'm originally from Michigan. I'm from the hicky redneck part of Michigan called Michigan. And this is the face they give you. Everywhere I go, I bring all the worldly sophistication of a department manager at Walmart. Oh, some of you didn't recognize me? How about now? Let me tell you something. You bring a face that looks like this, Walmart in America, bring your A game with you, because you're going to be answering some questions in sporting goods. Don't ask me all the time. In this Walmart, briefly, these two ladies start walking toward me. I know they think I work there, right? So I start moving away, just trying to quiet, like, oh, just moving away. They start coming faster and faster. Pretty soon they're shouting at me like, sir, we need to know where the cosmetics are. How come you won't stop and answer our questions? So y'all want to clear it up. I said, you talking to me? You're asking me why I won't answer your questions? Lady, let me clear it up. We don't even want your business in here. So you and your pajama pants friend better go find your health and beauty products at Kohl's. I didn't sell them at Kohl's. It was TJ Maxx. Now listen. Somebody said I shouldn't worry about that. They said if somebody comes up to you randomly in a place of business, have they ever done that to you, to come up to you and ask you a question like you work there? So I said, if somebody ever does that, it's because you look like you own the place. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. These two ladies went to the Walmart in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Took one look at me and went, oh my God, is that Mr. Walmart? Oh, get a selfie. Attention Walmart shoppers, Mr. Walmart will be signing autographs in the clearance section. Next to the 2020 day planners. How come Walmart comes with that? Have you ever heard the announcements that they make? Attention Walmart shoppers. They always have a little intro. Attention Walmart shoppers. Yeah, who the fuck else is going to be in there? Those who are here for the Picasso exhibit can ignore the following announcement. I don't think so. Oh my God, you guys. So I do live in Boston now. I live in Somerville, right next to Boston. Crazy people up there. I had to take the subway today because comedy treats me well. And I don't know if you ever had this happen to you. You take the train, public transit, whatever. Some weird guy gets on at a stop, right? You know he's not right in the head. Of all the places to go, he sits down. Where? Right next to you, right? Then he wants to talk and talk and talk to you about his weird problems or your whole ride. Well, I'm that guy. I'm not stopping, so saddle up. I'm crazy. That's probably why I don't have any mental health insurance, you guys. So you got to talk to people about this. I'm crazy. Some of the disorders that come up already tonight. We'll start with the easy stuff. Attention deficit disorder. I have that. Anybody else like being late? Yeah, where are my late people? ADD. Yeah. Nice name, by the way. Attention deficit disorder. Attention deficit disorder. They gave that a new name when it became popularly diagnosed. They rebranded it, right? When I was a kid in the 60s, it was called minimal brain dysfunction. Because that's how they built character in children. I can't believe my parents, they didn't have help for parents back in the 60s. Hillbilly parents, mine, are you kidding me? Now they have, all you have to do is read the instructions. You can't go wrong if you just follow the signs. Warning labels on cigarettes, not to smoke when you're pregnant, right? So I asked my mom if she smoked when she was pregnant with me. She's like, only when I was drinking. But yeah, I had the ADD growing up, but I was also pigeon-toed. You guys know what that is? Yeah. But yeah, when your feet turn in like this. Yeah, you want to know in the 60s what their infinite orthopedic wisdom was, what they did for you to cure your feet going. They made you wear your shoes on the wrong feet. They made you wear your shoes on the wrong fucking feet. Now, do you know How many arguments you're gonna lose walking around as a 7-year-old with your shoes on the wrong feet? Like these old ladies would be in my grandma's church like, oh, hon, oh, Shug, your shoes are on the wrong feet. Oh, no, they're supposed to be like this. Oh, Shug, no, listen, you gotta put those back. No, the doctor said they're supposed to be like this. Oh, honey, no. You have brain dysfunction. Yeah, so growing up, it's something. It's a thing, you know. That's the whole thing. But I also, now Jen was talking about obsessive compulsive disorder. I also have obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Are we all starting to get the idea of what it is? If you don't know, obsessive compulsive disorder is a mental disorder characterized by the obsessive repetition of unwanted thoughts, numbers and songs and that sort of thing repeat in our heads, or the compulsive repetition of tasks, like we want to check the doors, where the door's open or the stove is on, right? Or the compulsive repetition of thoughts or tasks, or the obsessive compulsive over-explanation of mental disorders. Before I get distracted, where was I? I have to go back to the beginning. Woo! No, I'm lucky because, yes, the distractions are the only thing that saved me from my obsessions. Now, you know you're fucked up in the head when you have to use one of your mental disorders to relieve the symptoms of another one of your mental disorders. For example, if I'm in the grocery store having an OCD episode, the distractions are the only thing that stop me from spending 3 hours picking out a lemon. That actually might be better. Don't get me started on blueberries and stuff like that. Because like before too much time goes by, I get distracted by the music playing in the market because it's like Sweet Caroline. Right, so then I start obsessively repeating that because of Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. See? A couple days now, you guys be sitting at the breakfast table going, Oh, damn, he was funny. You guys, it's so much fun. Oh, man. I'll tell you. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, I have obsessive compulsive disorder and attention deficit disorder combined, okay? Do you know how confusing it is to be perfectionistic and a quitter? And it's really discouraging too. Like we see the entire OCD people, we see the world completely differently. Like optimists look at the glass and think half full, right? Pessimists look at the glass and think half empty. Then I look at the glass and think, I bet somebody drank out of that. Oh shit, yeah. And the obsessive repeating. I always have things repeat. Right now, repeating in my head, okay? 3 songs, okay? 2 imaginary arguments I'm going to have with my wife later, okay? And a grocery store list she made me memorize 2 weeks ago. And for the record, she did not specify what kind of fucking onion she wanted. She just said onion. Okay, so, and I didn't get any of the good obsessions. Like people say, oh, I have obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, really? What do you have? Oh, me, I'm obsessed with being on time. That's my problem. I just can't be anywhere unless it's on time. I'm like, really? Are you fucking? Other people are like, oh, me, I'm obsessed. I have OCD. Really? What's your problem? I'm a workaholic. That's me. I just can't get it up. I'm like, are you fucking? Like, you guys know what my obsessions are? Like organizing things into baggies and worrying about how much earwax I have accumulated. I didn't get any of the good stuff at all. I try to get help with these things. Like the library had one of these things, you spent 30 minutes with a therapy dog. Have you guys seen that before? Yeah, pretty cool. I don't have mental health insurance stuff. That would be cool. 30 minutes with a therapy dog. He didn't understand the fucking thing I was talking about. Just kept giving me a surprise look, you know, trying to comfort me. Listen, Skippy. The Dr. Skippy, don't patronize me, man. I can't do the real work here. Now, I had to get a real therapist that said I have social anxiety disorder. I call it people are weird and stupid. But I told him I like to answer my phone. Do you answer your phone? Oh my God, I don't answer my phone. He said that's weird. I'm like, how dare you fucking call me? Like, what? Like, send a text or something, right? But no, he said, Casey, you need to learn to be more. My therapist says, Casey, you need to learn to be more open and honest with people. You need to learn to be more open and honest with people. So I took the first step. I didn't want to disappoint my therapist, you know. So I took the first step. I changed the greeting on my voicemail. So now if he called me, he says, hi, this is Casey. I'm here right now, but a moment ago I saw your caller ID. And I had a decision to make. I like dealing with my neighbors. Either anybody else got crazy neighbors? Don't like my neighbors. Don't want to deal with my neighbors. No way. It's the thing. I got the perfect solution. If you don't like your neighbors, though, Easiest thing to do. Do what I did. Declare yourself to all your neighbors. You will never see them again. Now, here's what I did. I just walked around the neighborhood, knocking on doors, going, "Hi, my name's Casey. Yeah, I live in that house right there on the corner. You see that one right there? Yeah, I just need to go around the neighborhood and declare to everybody that I live there." Hey, back, declare what? I'm like, okay, bye. Works pretty good. Those kids stay out of my driveway. I tell you though, oh, here's something cool that they have. Something cool that they have though. I didn't get that. I didn't get that prop from you. Something cool that they have. So listen, something cool they just invented. You guys see this? For OCD people, they invented a stove you can control using your cell phone. Can I borrow this? Yes. A stove you can control using your cell phone. You guys gotta understand, that's a concept for people like me with obsessive compulsive disorder. We worry about it. Like if it's on, so now if I'm stuck in one, I get one of those stoves, right? Stuck in one of those busy meetings at work. I think it's going a little bit too long. I just say, "Excuse me, you guys, before we go any further, just better check in with my stove." It's ringing. Hello? Stove, please. Yeah, it's me again. Yeah, same question. I didn't leave you turned on, did I? Are you sure? No, wait, one more thing. Can you see if I left the front door open where you are? Like I said, I try to get help with this stuff. They had a 24-hour telethon to raise money and awareness for people with obsessive compulsive disorder, a whole day. Right? I thought that would be pretty cool. I missed it. I was at the store picking out some blueberries. But just a drink. Okay. I tell you one thing technology does not help out with: conflict. May I borrow this one more time? Before the invention of this thing, all I had to do to end an argument with my wife was leave the fucking building. That's all. As soon as I shut that door, that conversation was magically over. Thanks to this thing, I've had the same argument for the last 14 months. That guy's Desert Storm only lasted 3 days or something. Like I try to. Do you ever try to have one of those dramatic exits during a fight? Did you ever do that? Where you want to storm out? So I said, "No, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm having a fight with my wife." I said, No, I don't want to talk about this. This conversation is over. I'm leaving." I slam the door. I get about 10 feet. Has a special kind of buzz too, right? Said, "Oh no, this is not over." I'm like, "That's great." I was trying to think off, but I'm going to miss a call from the stove. That's all for that callback. Did you like that? Some of these jokes are just for me. All right, so you guys, shit. I try to get off this. Thing is, okay. My wife is great. I love my wife. I've been married 32 years. 32 years. Thank you. Thank you very much. 3 different women. The mothers of that joke usually gets a better laugh, but we'll go with it. But no, my wife is great. I love my wife. She's good in a fight. My wife is good in a fight. Like I learned this thing. I like to watch History Channel, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I watch History Channel. I watched a documentary. I learned about Wonder Woman. You guys like Wonder Woman? The superhero Wonder Woman, yeah, very cool. I learned that Wonder Woman was created by psychologist William Marston, who based the superhero on his wife as the model. Right? I thought how cool is that? Base a superhero on your wife as the model. And I thought, wow, what would it be like if they based a superhero on my wife? She would turn out quite like Wonder Woman. Like, my wife wouldn't have superpowers that could kill you. They would just make you feel really bad about yourself for a few days. My wife has the kind of superpowers that make you go back to the grocery store 3 times to get the right kind of onion. That is a white onion. Return for the golden onion. I think they tried that on Steppenwolf. Okay, so, it's a DC joke. Thanks, both of you. Oh my God, you guys. I'm feeling old. I'm getting old. I can tell I'm getting old because, like, I talk about these superhero things. Do we have enough superhero movies now? I mean, my God, they made another Batman movie. Full confession, I like the movie. But do we really need another Batman movie? No, here's my real question. Does Gotham City really need a Batman? Okay, now let's think about this. Okay, they only got like fucking 5 villains. Last time I checked, they're pretty easy to pick out of a crowd. It shouldn't be that hard to locate. They always live in slanted buildings. They must have the most inept police force on earth. I can hear one of their cops calling it in. They camp upon one of the villains. Oh yeah, dispatch, this car 214. You know, we got a heavily armed clown down here. Yeah, he's squatting in a slanted building next to the music park. Oh, that checks out. Okay, great. Oh my God, you guys. And then Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Star Wars, the saga's been on forever. Is it ever gonna quit? I'm starting to wish that they hadn't come from a galaxy a long time ago, because I feel like we got a lot of fucking watching to do with this. No, I love the thing, but listen, I'm starting to find some flaws. Okay, Master Jedi Yoda, hundreds of years old, all the power and knowledge of the Force, but still can't put his nouns and verbs in the right order. When 900 years old you reach, talk this good you will not. And then you got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, Obi-Wan Kenobi, okay, love the character, great, but in the first movie, which was actually episode number 4, he kind of took a dive, didn't he? He meets up with Darth Vader, he goes, strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you can imagine. Like, by doing what? Ghost coaching a 17-year-old kid to rebel against his father? And about as much influence as a high school guidance counselor. Oh, shit. And then you got Han Solo, right? Han Solo. Everybody likes Han Solo, right? Han Solo, your saga spans 40 years. And in all that time, you wore one fucking outfit. Really? You made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. You couldn't find another pair of pants? Okay, enough of those jokes. But I'll tell you, oh man. I do get concerned about my driving. You guys concerned about driving? Driving was weird today. Did you guys have any problems driving? My wife didn't want me to come to the show because it was like, she works in Lawrence and she came down and was like, get on with the fucking show. Okay, so, but driving I ain't worried about. But they brought those signs back that you can hang in your car. You seen those little caution signs that you can hang? Like baby on board, I break for animals, warn people what your situation is like. I couldn't really find a sign that suits my personal situation, so I had to invent my own. Mine says, I'm high as fuck! Brought you back on this, huh? I got my medical marijuana card! Where's my marijuana people? Woo! I know you're out there, because I've seen you at the dispensaries. Yeah, I got the card. Everybody goes, why'd you get the card, man? You got recreational cannabis everywhere again. I'm like, are you kidding me? I got a medical card because for $150, I got a doctor to tell my wife I need to be smoking this shit. I've been abusing it recreationally for decades, right? So that was priceless. Besides, the dispensary has everything. They have flowers, edibles, cartridges. They even have a patch now. Have you seen that? Great news for me. Now I can smoke weed while I'm sleeping. Well, besides, it's a lot nicer to say to my wife, hey, honey, could you take me down to the dispensary? Instead of saying, hey, honey, could you take me down to meet a guy behind the market basket? Doesn't have the same thing. And that guy behind the market basket has no customer service skills at all. Okay? I've been waiting 40 years to buy my shit in the store. Are you kidding me? It's like an experience now. I get my weed products. I'm at the checkout. Guys, I'm getting real excited when they gotta start going through this. Let's see here. We've got a half an ounce of Granddaddy Purple, nice choice. 2 vape cartridges and 1 brownie. Here's your stuff. I hope you have a nice day. I'm like, really? You hope I have a nice day? Bet on it, pal. Have you smoked this shit? I'm on my way to buy condoms. Binge watch the SpongeBob this afternoon. Not a lot of problems. So I got kids at home. I can't smoke weed around my kids. Yeah, I know. You gotta find reasons to go outside all the time. But just how many times a day can you take out the fucking trash? It's like, you have to find new inventive ways. Like, listen, you kids, that belongs in the recycle bin. You give it to me. I will take it outside myself. Don't you do that again for about 2 hours. In Canada, they got recreational cannabis everywhere. Do not waste any time at all. The state cops getting tired of the fucking the weed routine, but I'm getting through. The cannabis, they got it everywhere now. Everywhere. They just recreationalize it everywhere. Budweiser's gonna make a drink. Have you seen that? A pot drink? And I'm waiting for McDonald's to get on board. Okay? Bring us the adult Happy Meal. Cheeseburger and a pre-roll, that's what I want. 5 in the afternoon. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, I like to get high and watch History Channel. You guys like, yeah, what about History Channel, fan? Woo! Yeah, I know Jeremy's, but yeah, History Channel, I love watching. I call it high history, because I have new ways of learning old things, right? Because everything's by, like, weighted. Like, I learned the place where I come from in Michigan was actually discovered by Vikings. Vikings discovered Michigan. Do you guys realize what this means? These were people that lived in a frozen, desolate, miserable Scandinavian wasteland, right? They sought out a new home for themselves. They carved out ships, traveled 5,000 miles over the ocean, ventured all the way inland to where Michigan was, and said, let's choose this place, a home just as fucking miserable as the one they came from. Yeah, we didn't even have four seasons in Michigan when I was growing up. We only had 2 seasons. We called them 9 months of snow and 3 months of risky ice fishing. Michigan joke. All right. I'm doing a show there in my hometown next week, like in another week. It's the first time I've been back in like 20 years. I'm doing a show there, working some Michigan jokes. You guys with me on that? You all right with that? All right, here we go. Don't tell me like, oh no, time to go. The Michigan joke. Oh, what else did I miss? Oh, one of my favorite things I learned on History Channel. I learned this about, in New England, during the colonial times, during the Revolutionary War era and all that colonial thing, New Englanders spoke with the same accent they have now. Yeah, they didn't have that British accent. They had the fucking towny accent back then in the Revolutionary War. I just paints a whole new picture on history when I think about townies planning the American Revolution. Yeah, right? Like I can picture them holding a meeting on the North End to plan like Paul Revere's ride. And like they're organizing. Hey, listen, shut up. Listen. I want to call to order this first meeting of the Sons of Liberty. I brought this here because I got news about the British. Those red bastards are coming. They are. So we're going to have to do the whole lighten up the church, one up by land, too. Somebody's got to make the ride to tell everybody the British are coming and all that. Yeah, Sully, question. Will there be beers there? How the fuck will I? Oh, Sam Adams says he'll bring the beers. Okay, so Sammy and Sully are going to take the church. Now we need somebody to make that ride to tell everybody, shut up, Hancock. Always trying to put your brand on everything. We'll tell you when we need your fucking John Hancock on something. Now listen, we got to make the whole ride to tell everybody the British are coming and all that, right? So, yeah, Sully, another question. No, Sully, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. This fucking guy. Okay, so somebody's got to make that right. Whose horse is this? Revere's. Paul Revere's? Hey, Paulie! Paulie, we need you to make the ride. Because you got the horse. What? Oh, he wants to know how far. Fucking Concord, that's wicked far. Okay, listen, Paulie. It's Concord. I know you can't get away from here, but listen, Paulie. You pull this shit off, I swear to God, kid, they're gonna sing folk songs about you in the mountains. No shit. They'll call it Paulie's Wicked Pisser Ride or something. I swear to God. When you're done, come up the house for coffee cake. But don't bring Sheila. My mom always said bring Sheila. Townies of the Revolution. Oh my God. Oh, now, what's your favorite History Channel show? Who likes history? What's your favorite History Channel shows? Making of America. Making of America. Well, that's part of it right there. Right? I like the shows about philosophers, like philosopher shows. I saw a show about Socrates. You guys know the famous philosopher Socrates? He had a famous student. You guys know who it was? Plato. Plato was the famous student of Socrates. And they painted their picture as really, their like relationship was really rosy and all that. I'm like, really? You don't you suppose they had the same kind of teacher-student relationship back then that people have now? Right? Like I can see Plato's out on the college campus going, Euripides, come hither. Listen, do not take Socrates for philosophy class. I believe he sucked it. Okay. You think of Socrates is in the teacher's lounge, like spoken like. You have any idea how much gladiators make today? Okay, so Thanks, both of you. Now my drinking problem shows up. Thank you very much. Okay, yes. No, I can't have anything like that. I don't drink any alcohol now like all anymore. I'm really not. I don't do a lot of the things that you young people do. A lot of things that young people do. I don't get it. Oh, I was on History Channel. Woo! Okay, no, I was on History Channel. History Channel shows, right? Aliens. The alien shows. Oh my God. You guys have seen the alien shows, right? The aliens are everywhere, they say. Like, you could be a lizard guy. We don't know. They say they're just waiting to reveal themselves, right? That stuff amazes me when I think about this. Like, they got the little gray dudes that abduct people and do the anal probing and stuff. You know, like, that scares me. Like, not the probing part, but like the getting abducted by aliens. I want to know if they have a sense of humor, right? I don't want to get abducted and travel 5 million light years without any laughs. It's like a Sunday night show on Zoom. So, something for the back of the room. All right, so, no, if they do have a sense of humor, they must have alien comics, right? I wonder if that's like, now back from his intergalactic tour, it's Cornblatt. Hey, everybody, I just flew in from Earth, and boy, are my humans delicious. Oh, I tell you, I love those Earth gigs, but you've heard one anal probe joke, am I right? Where are my grays? Where are my grays? The lizard guy knows what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm getting the beam, I gotta go. Well, here's my real question. If aliens are waiting to reveal themselves, what are we going to do when that happens? You think we have race relation issues now? What are we going to do on an intergalactic scale, right? We're going to have to learn a whole new nomenclature. Like, first, that'll be a busy day on Fox News, too, won't it? They'll be talking about how the aliens are stealing all the science jobs. We have to learn a whole new nomenclature. Like the lizard guy tells you, they don't want to be called lizard people. They prefer reptilian overlord. And then there'll be all that controversy about who gets to call grays by the G word. Like, I can't just walk down the street going, what up, my gray? But then I'm waiting for, like, when a racist Boston townie meets up with an alien gray. I'm waiting for that guy. Hey, you there, Mr. Shorty Gray Man with the anal probing. Where are you going? Yeah, come here, I got some questions for you. Yeah, where are you from? No, you are not from Tewksbury. Let me ask you a different way. Where is your mother from? Planet Reticula. Yeah, I thought so. Let me tell you something. You can take that butt stuff and go back to Planet Reticula, your planet, our planet, some other world. We don't do that butt stuff here in Boston. Well, we do, but not for science. I don't know anything about butt stuff. I don't know anything about any kind of young people stuff nowadays. Maybe I shouldn't call it young people stuff. Maybe I'm just the only old fucking codger in the room. But everything has changed so much from when like I was young. Like you guys, I heard the young people talk about dating's so hard. I swiped 50 lefts last night before I found a right. Isn't that the swiping? I don't think you even know. You swipe left is the bad one, right? Like you don't want the swipe left person. Come on, don't act like you don't know this shit. It's Tinder, Grindr, Bender, Binders, Binders, all that shit, right? Okay, here's my point. When I was young, this is how you had to do it. You had to do this stuff in real life, okay? You went to a bar to find a girl. That's where you went. Your mom told you to go to the laundromat, but they were like lunch ladies down there. You didn't go to the laundromat. You went to a bar. You saw a girl that you liked, okay? Kind of cute. So I want to ask that girl to dance. The whole room could feel the vibe, right? You push that chair back. They're all looking, right? You get up across the floor. He's going for it. You walked over, you went over there, and you went, would you like to dance? And they went, nope. And then you went back to the chair, and she sat down, and that was swipe left. It was done in real life back then. But I don't guess, like, I married a younger woman. So sex toys out of the relationship, they get in the bedroom. Sex toys are pretty fancy. They sound like fucking CVS now. My grandma would roll on her grave. See a butt plug in fucking CVS. Oh, shit. You gotta understand, when I was young, the only sex toy was like that shoulder massager on the back page of the TV guide. I don't think it's for shoulders. Yeah. Now they got like attachments and they're like appliances with, battery and all kinds of power sources. And I feel like when there's a sex toy in the bedroom, I feel like a comedian on a show when I am not the headliner. Hey, you follow me on this? After the show's over, to the headliner toy, my wife's like, "Oh my God, that was fantastic." Then she looks at me and says, "Oh, you were fun too." You young people, and the stuff you guys do. But when the guys do go to bars, they don't know how to behave anymore. These young men. I do a lot of bar comedy. I was sitting next to these young men. They're drinking in the bar, and they're rating girls according to how much booze they would have to drink before they would sleep with them. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is that the fucking 50s? Like, you guys massage anymore? No, they go this to me. Hey, you see that girl over there? Yeah, I'd need like 7 beers before I get to sleep with her. Like, really? Well, he doesn't know. She's looking at him going, "Oh, maybe if I was on heroin." But then ladies too, like, I just found out recently they still have Cosmopolitan and Vogue magazines and all. Like, I thought that shit went on with the pandemic or something. It's like, I don't get half of the magazine bags on men. The other half teaches how to get one of these guys. Right? It's like, all men are scum. Here's how to find yours. Coming up next week, why he's a lying, cheating scum. And 7 new ways to please him in the bedroom. But then the ultimate thing, like, I know I'm out of it now. When I recognize the new dating trend of dick pics, are you fucking kidding me? You people send pictures of your dick to people? I know you're out there doing it. Who's got one of these before? I won't call on you. I just want to know. Play applause. You got this, right? Okay. You've gotten them before, right? So here's the, I just can't relate to, like, what amazing confidence you guys have. Like, I don't even look at mine when I shower. Take a picture. I have 1,000 questions for you. How do you pose it? I like Snapchat filters. Mine's a tiger. Oh, they say the average age of somebody does like 24 years old. Do you guys have any idea what kind of commitment I would have to show to send a picture of my Johnson to somebody when I was 24 years old? First I'd have to go buy film for the camera. Set up the tripod. Take that roll of black and white for the noir effect. Yeah, now I can go down to the 1-hour photomat to get it developed. Now, for those of you kids that don't know what the 1-hour photomat was, this is a place where your parents took their film down. A guy stood in front of us and developed our pictures for us while we waited. Yeah, that wouldn't have been an awkward conversation in 1984. I don't know, Bill, do you think my dick looks better in the glossy or the matte finish? Now I got an hour to go buy stamps and envelopes. Author up that letter. Dearest Ernestine. Check this chump, right? Fold up, send it off. Let's send it through the mail. You have to wait for all the mail to go around, right? Then you finally get a reply back. What does it take, 2 weeks? I don't know what ghosting would look like back then. Like, hey, new house, who dis? I said, hey, he's ghosting. All right, you guys, now listen. You know, when you do this sort of thing, you get recognized once in a while. You get recognized on the street once in a while. I do get recognized on the street once in a while. But it's frustrating because people, they never know what they know me from, and they're always getting it wrong, you know? This guy stopped me on the other day. He said, hey, wait a second. I know you. I've seen you before. You're that guy, right? You're him. You've been in that. You're that dude that works in my Walmart, right? My name's Casey McNeal. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Casey McNeal. Thank you so much for coming out. We're going to play some music. Feel free to stick around. Other than that, get home safe and have a good night.